We will get things started. We'd like to welcome Sam Burns to the virtual media room here at the Sanderson Farms Championship. Sam, welcome. You're making your first start of the season and had a career best season you're following up on. Can you just kind of give us a recap of your season with your first win and making it to the Tour Championship for the first time?
Yeah, I think overall it was a great year. Um, I think coming into last year, my main goal was to make it to the Tour Championship. We were able to do that, and so um, really just trying to kind of build on last year, kind of the things I did well, what I need to improve on, trying to find those areas and just kind of fine tune my game. So yeah, that's kind of the goal coming into this week and this year is just to continue to try and get better and improve in those areas, and we'll see what happens.
As we mentioned, your first start to the season, and from now and before till Tour Championship, were you able to get any time off and some rest? And if so, what were you up to?
Yeah, I my club stayed in the carry case for about 10 days. So pulled those out last week and just kind of practiced a little bit. Just tried to recover my body after a long season and just making sure and trying to prepare well for this week and making sure that we're ready to go.
We're going to open up to the media. We'll start off with Steve DeMeglio with USA Today.
Sam, you said that making the Tour Championship was your goal going into last season. What's your goal going into this season?
Same as last season.
Okay. You talked about taking those incremental steps, going up. You're ranked number 25 in the world, coming off your breakthrough season. What are some of the parts of your game that you think need that slight more improvement to keep ascending up the ladder?
Yeah, I think really every kind of aspect of my game, there's areas in there that I need to improve. My wedge play from 125 to 150, need to get better in that area. I want to lag putt it a little bit better. Some stuff around the greens I've been working on. So I think as competitors, we're always trying to find little areas where we can improve. Not necessarily drastic, but just a little bit over a period of time makes a big difference out here.
How much more confident are you going into this season than you were going into last season?
I think for me, really, it just stems from preparing well for each week. I think that's where I really try to, focus in on is, today and yesterday and Monday of just, learning the golf course, how it's playing this week, what areas we need to kind of hone in on for this golf course. And so every week's a little bit different. And so I think for me, just really focusing on that, that's the only thing that I can control. So.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, thank you.
Now over to Joe Curley with LSU.
Good morning, Sam. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay, I understand that you played your Wednesday practice round with freshman Cohen Trolio. Can you kind of talk to us about what you see in his game, and is there anything that you could pick up on with his style of play?
Yeah, Cohen and I played 9 holes yesterday. First time I really got to spend time with him. I was really impressed, with his game, but also just, his maturity level for being 19. Just really impressive, and obviously he's a great player. I think he does a lot of things really well, drives it well. Good iron player. He putted it nice. So I think for him, just coming out here this week, just trying to make sure that he just plays his game, doesn't try to do anything special. I think this is a great golf course for him. So I expect him to play well this week.
And we know we got the big LSU Auburn matchup on Saturday night. Are we gonna make time in the schedule to watch?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll be tuning in that for sure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Back over to Steve DeMeglio.
Sam, just your general thoughts on the course and how it suits you.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites all year. I think these are probably some of the best greens we play all year. I like the golf course. I like the Bermuda grass, similar to kind of what I grew up on at home, kind of tree-lined fairways. And so, I'm really excited. I think I don't know what the weather looks like. I think it's going to be okay. So I think the golf course will get firmer and faster, and will be a good test.
And I know you played well afterwards, but is there any lingering effects from the back injury that forced you out of the PGA Championship?
No, I think I've done a lot of stuff kind of in the few weeks we had off, and then continued into this week and the rest of the fall to continue to get my body stronger and making sure that I'm moving well. So yeah, body feels good, feel healthy and excited to play.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
And one more for you. If you could just talk about the confidence from gaining that win, and also led the tour in 36-hole leads and also tied for 54-hole leads. So what is the confidence of knowing that you can lead during a tournament?
I think for me, it's trying to roll over what I've done in practice at home and what I do early in the week onto the golf course. I think that's probably the goal of a lot of players, is to see what they've been working on kind of translate into the golf course and into competition. And so I think for me, just having that experience of being in the lead and being around the lead is you can't really create that without doing it. So I think that was really helpful for me. I learned a lot, and by learning a lot, I mean I think in those times I had a game plan kind of early in the week, and then I'd gotten away from it a little bit on the weekend. And so just making sure that I kind of stick to that and just try to play the golf course for what it's offering that day, and just try to give it my best every day.
We do have one last follow-up,
Okay.
again with Joe Curley.
Sam, your tee time on Thursday at 8, you're paired up with Song J.M. and Corey Connors, I want to say.
Yeah.
What is that like playing with the two Olympians?
Yeah, I'm excited. I like both those guys are great guys. I know Sung Jae pretty well. We played on the Web or the Corn Ferry together, and just see him a lot out here. Corey's a great guy. I enjoy being around Corey. So yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited to tee it up with those guys for a couple of days, and hopefully we play some good golf.
And can you comment about the size and the strength of the field that we have this week?
Yeah, it's a great field. I think it's kind of like what Sergio said. And you get to play a quality golf course, it attracts great players, and this is one of those golf courses that's really good. It makes you kind of think about certain holes and certain tee shots and shape it a little bit. So yeah, I'm excited for the week.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Sam, for taking the time, and best of luck this
All
week.
right. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
You're a free man.
All set? All right.
Yeah, thanks for your time.